How's it going, guys? This is going to be a tutorial on how to do the double championship entrance with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman. This is, again, something that just requires a little bit of creativity and kind of like a little bit of lenience with how this is going to work. But to start off, make sure that you have assigned Paul Heyman as Roman Reigns' main manager as seen there. Remove him. I don't think you need to have him removed from Brock Lesnar, but if you want the specific entrance that includes Paul Heyman, then you need to assign him as the main manager for Roman Reigns in your roster. Alright, so I'm going to just show you guys what to do and how I made my entrance. It's pretty easy. It just takes a few minutes, a little bit of time, a little bit of tweaking, but once you do it, it's worth it in my opinion, especially if you're going to do anything like within your own universe or like within your own video series of WWE. If you're going to do something like that, then this is a good little trick, I guess, for visual effect. But anyways, so what you're going to do is, first off, you do want to make sure that he, or if you're going to do this trick on any other superstar, is wearing a form-fitting t-shirt, like the head of the table one that Roman has. That's perfect right out the gate, although it is not the one I used. I made a custom t-shirt for my entrance with his needle mover design, just because I think that's one of his best. I don't like the God mode. That's just weird to me. Anyways, go to miscellaneous images, and look for whatever one of the belts that you want your character to have around their waist. Typically, Roman has been using the WWE Championship around his waist, so that makes the most sense to me. And then, yep, enhance it. A pretty decent size, not massive, but big enough to where it kind of simulates the size of the belt on the front of your character. This is a personal preference, but I used material vinyl on mine. Metallic is just way too shiny, although you would think that's the one that makes sense, but again, it's just preference. And then again, this is just stuff I did. You can make this however you want. You can use whatever design that you want to make the belts look more real on your superstars. Alright, and then under designs, I've been using this for the strap, this weird like rounded rectangle. And then what you're going to do is put it on his back and increase the size just enough to where it kind of simulates a belt strap. So that looks pretty good. And I'm going to make this vinyl as well. Basically, every piece of it I made vinyl just because the belt material to me needs to be consistent. But again, all preference. And make that black. And then we're going to add another one and do the same thing. Put in that weird little rounded rectangle. And then just copy it the same way you did with the other side. Big enough so that it forms a type of strap. Oh yeah, this can be a little convoluted, trying to like make it look good, just because it can be. It's a bit of a pain in the neck, although sometimes you get it just right, and to me that looks pretty darn good. Alright, got that. Change that one to vinyl as well. Alright, and there you go, you finished up the attire. He doesn't need to be wearing it in the ring, so you don't really have to worry much else after you finish the entrance attire. However, well, hold on, let me just make the name for this attire real quick. It can be whatever you want. I'm just naming it this for speed, I suppose. Even though I am not a fast typer on this, clearly. There we go. Now we are going to put that back as an alternate attire and save. Now the other part of this is making sure that you make you have to make a new championship in order to get the correct name for Roman Reigns' current title run, I guess. I don't know what you would really call it. Current championship name. What I did was I just made a Universal Championship, plain and simple. And then what you want to go is to the title information and make sure it's named WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. And just try to like make it. It's just a matter of making it look neat. This is basically cleanup work after you make the belt. So and make sure the ring announcement is set to WWE Undisputed Universal. That way, again, the announcer will say the full name of Roman Reigns' title reign or championship title. I don't know really what you would call that. No, I won't save, just in case I change something on accident. Now, what we're gonna do is just show it off real quick, see what it looks like. We'll do a quick. Not even gonna do the match. We're just gonna look at the entrance to see how it looks. However, that is excluding the fact that I kind of already made the stuff and changed the entrance. But that's okay.
And is for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship.
Well, there is one guarantee where Cesaro goes, feats of strength
poor Cesaro.
follow. Saxton, can you try a feat of silence,
not
please?
in the
No,
position that he should be in these days. I always found the Thunderdome to be a little eerie because it was always empty.
WWE Universe, acknowledge him. The head of the table has arrived, flanked by a special counsel.
All right, there's the strap. Yep.
Reigns is dominated.
It does not look too bad. I mean, some people might not think it's the best, but as a visual, it looks excellent. It's also a little weird without the music too, but I mean, hey. Yeah, see? I think that looks good. It even looks almost like the sizes of the belts almost look exactly similar to each other. I dig it.
Already cemented himself as an all-time great, multiple WWE and Universal Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, held the Universal title for over a year. How about 5 WrestleMania main event matches, defeating legends like Triple H, Edge, and The Undertaker. The man who now leads the bloodline, giving his marching orders to his cousins, the Usos, and his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
I find it interesting that they referenced the bloodline, but they did not have the bloodline as a faction
to retain his spot
at
the head of the table
right at release. They don't even have it as a title for a tag team. Yeah, that's a good visual right there.
This is his yard, his table, his industry. Reigns has always had unparalleled power, agility, and in-ring knowledge, but now he's backed by the brilliant mind of Paul.
Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. I hope it helped. And use this information as you will. And have fun on 2K22. And with that, have a great day, guys.